welcome to a new Monday morning routine. It's Coffee with Strangers with Kelli Lemon.
Hey, it's Kelli, and today I'm downtown at Pop's Market to grab coffee with Molly Sanyour. Molly is a ceramics teacher who lives in Richmond and loves getting her hands dirty in clay. And no, she's never reenacted the scene from Ghost. So Molly, you've seen the show.
Yes.
This is how we start off. Cheers. And
Cheers.
I almost didn't want you to cheers my mug because how amazing is this? Thank you, thank you,
You're
thank
so
you.
welcome.
So you're a stranger to me, but not really, because we've actually met a couple
Like
of times
Kevin
and hung out.
Bacon.
Yeah. Tell me
Okay.
who you are and what you do.
I am Molly Sanyour. I am a ceramics teacher. This is my 10th year teaching.
Okay.
I'm an artist, and I've been born and raised in Richmond.
Talk a little bit about how you got started in this business.
Ever since elementary school, I love ceramics.
Okay.
I used to skip recess and go do extra clay projects with the art teacher. And then I went to JMU, became an art major.
And then you've opened your own business. So not only is this your
Yes.
profession,
Yes.
but, and I don't want to say hobby, but you've made sure your passion,
my passion
can still be your
yes.
paycheck.
As a teacher, you always kind of have to have a side hustle. So it started with farmers markets, and then really just since December, November, I've really just tried to make it a legit business. I have an LLC.
When you think about ceramics and you think about the fact that you even said, throwing clay.
Yes.
It's very old school. What I feel like you've done, you semi-made it a little hip.
Yes,
and a little
thank
cool.
you, Kelli. Yes.
From Richmond, went to JMU, came back to Richmond.
Didn't like it for a couple years when I came back, because from JMU coming back, all your friends go different places, and then you come back and it's like a new beginning, and you're in this small world. All my friends went to New York and DC and LA. So what am I doing in little rinky-dink Richmond?
Yeah.
So I went through that transition of like, I need to leave. But I had my job, and it's hard to get an art teaching job, and I love that. My family's here, I grew up here, you watch the city grow.
What part of Richmond are you originally
North
from?
side.
Oh,
well,
yes.
I'm originally near West End.
Okay. But now you live.
Now in North Side, Bellevue.
Why did you decide to live over North Side?
It's so cute. They have the little MacArthur Avenue and Bellevue with all the restaurants, and it's so great. And everything's walking distance, and all the parks, Bryan Park.
Is there a significant other in your life?
There's not.
Okay,
There's
so
not.
you're single in this city.
Single, yes.
How hard is that?
I guess it's hard.
Okay.
My brother-in-law, he, always says, well, so what's the scene? Where are you gonna go? Where are you meet? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You tell me. I don't know. I go out.
Does Richmond give you enough to do? Being single or just being with your girlfriends or family?
I think there's always something to do.
Tell me the last 5 restaurants you've been to.
We just did Don't Look Back. We walked through Carytown. So we did Kazam. We just kind of bar hop around.
But you hit the Carytown area.
Yes,
Okay.
Carytown, downtown, we hop around. We went to the Pearl, and then we went upstairs to Vintage.
Vintage, yeah.
And we had a good time. It's nice to have friends in different areas.
Yeah.
I have a friend in Jackson Ward, we walk around. So all over, we had all areas of the city.
Because Richmond is such an art place,
Yes.
do you find that your profession is easier here, or is it more competitive?
Well, I think it's easier.
Okay.
Because there are all these festivals, and people love the handmade and locally crafted, whether it's the beer or art. Richmond is that culture of wanting the local product.
Yeah.
So I think it's very a supportive community and easier because there are all these venues and so many people who want to know what's handmade.
One of the things that when I think about clay and I think about a pot and a wheel, I get very emotional because Ghost is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Is it?
And yes, it really is. Do you get tired of that reference when you
don't.
tell people what you do?
I like it.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
I do get it a lot, but I like it because everybody kind of thinks about maybe recreating it one day, which I never have.
In your iPod, if I were to put it in my ear and hit shuffle, what would I hear?
Beyonce, pop, hip hop. I saw you at the Lil Wayne concert.
Yeah.
So I came to school and told all my kids, I was at the Lil Wayne concert and I'm a fan.
Does it make you cooler, or do your students say, but she thinks she's cool and she's really not that cool?
Well, I don't know. You have to ask them. I mean, I don't think I'm that cool. These are just things that I like to do.
What do you think over the last, let's just say 10 years, has changed the most about Richmond?
the kind of excitement,
Okay.
I think. Just all these restaurants, all these foodie scenes, and all these trendy places, the atmosphere, and the art. It really is everywhere. Like the whole Richmond mural project is awesome.
Yeah,
Like I just love it.
What is your elevator speech?
Richmond's awesome, and now that it's springtime, all these festivals, all these patios, the rooftops, it's like there's never not something to do or somewhere to go.
To hear the rest of my interview with Molly, check out the Coffee with Strangers podcast in your preferred podcast app. Subscribe to this channel on YouTube and get over to Pop's Market on Grace. Oh, and get to coffeewithstrangersrva.com to subscribe to the newsletter. In this week's bonus video, Molly shares tips on where to take ceramics classes and get started yourself. That video will go out on Thursdays to newsletter subscribers only. Last thing, be sure to keep an eye on newsstands for an upcoming issue of Richmond Grit. Okay, see you soon.